So Joanne went away. I was talking about that yesterday in some of the previous episodes. Aid to Romania. Some left in Bucharest with us. And then Socrates went with me to this place, Schitt's Creek, near Craiova somewhere. I had him say, I repeat because I love that, Happy Easter. You tell our guests Happy Easter because it's the way they do on this Sunday. And because he didn't know English, I had him say with conviction, with vigor. I mean, that's his way. I didn't direct the manner in which he delivered the wish, but that was and still is his way. A very tall, strong man, determined, decisive, and firm. And I hate you. So one of our two visitors was never to recover after this, I guess. We said it's a joke. I mean, I trapped, but the confusion continued. I said we had to give some of the goods in the fields, like we were smuggling drugs or something, and it was crazy because they were afraid of fake news. That's one thing that happens now, and locally it was, băi, dă-te jos, mă, termină cu chestia asta, dă-te jos. I think you hear this is some motherfuckers moved here, and it's either this or not a sledgehammer. That too, sledgehammer, but kick hammer. And then there's the dog, and he barks and barks and barks hours on end. I mean, fuck you! I hope you die, motherfucker. Anyway, dread plague. Kills thoughts, kills brain cells, kills everything. What was I saying? Yeah, I hate you. Okay, so we gave some of the things in the woods. They had two opposing sides. They had some charity brought to the village, and many suspected and gossip spread the idea around that the mayor, some others took a lot of gold, pearls. I don't know. Maybe they did take, if not gold and such things, valuables. They did take more than they deserve. I don't know anything about that. The fact is that there was tension, there was conflict, there was acrimony, and we had to step in, and I had to distribute the goods and then get my own share of you tu-te dracu something. I mean, because you didn't give me a blue dress, you gave it to Kwana Safta. Anyway, so a bit of a bizarre experience to be repeated actually in the next year or so, since I can't remember when, and it's very likely that I will forget this thing. I better connect it here now. So it was in maybe 2001. Oh, what am I saying? Not 2001. 1991, maybe 1990, a little later. I could check with Socrates, but who cares? Who gives a damn? Who's watching this to be thrilled and unhappy that he doesn't know exactly when these things happen, and if they happen, and anything about that. But anyway, so sometime later, let's say that's for sure, unless we get into time is relative and parallel universes, and we explore the venue, the possibility that this will happen in one universe, and by this time there was already a tangent we went off to, and if it's after Miss Romania, which I don't think, I became a different human or alien living in a different on a different planet, not the Earth I had used to know, something like that. But I'm not so clever as to get into this type of story, so let's stick to a traditional type. Băi porcule, if this guy allows me, which he won't for long. So yeah, they came back. This time they seriously changed the strategy and the place. After this experience, it's only natural. So what they did was they picked up Baia Mare. Maybe a high school or something in Baia Mare. They came with much more volume this time. Something like boy, termina a crew. There was this guy who had run a marathon. I remember he had this I ran a marathon or something, and I asked him, yeah, I did, and not 3 hours, which are, or 2 hours and something for competition, but maybe 3 and something, I don't know, long for any medal, except maybe for the amateur firemen or for England or something like that. But dă-te mă jos, mă, termin odată. Băi, tu ai ce spune? Ia vezi. Ia dă-te. Uite-te la el. Now he has 10,000 trees and still he wants the goddamn net, which has holes in it anyway already. So nice people involved in charity, volunteering, giving their time, giving money, giving things to an effort to this cause. There were maybe 5 in June. We stayed. I went with Socrate and our Audi, and we had it kicked, somewhere on the mountain, because these were other kinds of idiots. Something reminded me of that experience. I mean, I've been quite a few times to Maramureș, beautiful, good, nice, and so on. There is some local patriotism or something, and there was in stupid things that's in satirical publication there. Every week you get to see some stupid things said by celebrities, politicians, and let's say the governor. What's the name here? The prefect of Maramureș said to compare Maramureș with one of the counties in the south is blasphemy or something. It's like Bucharest against his place. Oh. So, well, fact is, those people that welcomed Joan and this marathon man and others were so fucked up, so crazy, so bloody minded and mischievous that it ended up as a terrible experience. Yes, on the one hand, beautiful places. Beautiful. It took us everywhere, on hills, on mountains, on something and other. And yes, it was also a wish, an ardent desire to be good hosts, to be hospitable and nice, and respond to the gesture of English, British. But it went so far as to make me say, fuck you, I mean, goddamn, motherfucking no, oh, Jesus, all the time, because, again, the major thing, it wasn't the roads, which were anyway not, and to this day, they're not good. Decent, yes, in some places, and forget those roads with problems that we had then and we have today. They took us on mountain tracks with a car, and on one of those tracks I took the Audi, which is no, it works, it's okay, because they had Dacia, and Dacia had the maybe still has, I don't think it's Renault now, it's standard. I mean, it's not different than the cars. Dacia was, I mentioned the joke in the past, how do you double the price of a Dacia? Just fill the tank and things like that, where were used to mock the the quality, the lack of quality in the make of this car. But one thing it had um, greater distance from the body of the car to the road. So with that, it could clear steep ascents, hills, mountains. I don't know, eventually, and stones. A stone which the car ahead they used, because we went with our car and I don't know, 2 others, or to show our guests, our visitors, the splendors of Maramuresh. Every one of them. If a tree had some 5 yellow leaves which were special, I guess we had to see it. Is it on top of the mountain? Never mind, we can get there. No problem. We have to. Well, the car ahead, or the 2 cars ahead, went through over the stone. The Audi, the helicopter, in terms of not so much in value, but the rarity of uniqueness, it was like a helicopter back then. So our poor helicopter took a stone, and then we had to take it to the cleaners, to the mechanic shop, and that's about as much as I remember. True, we went back compensated for this thing, because John knew we were coming. We were corresponding back then. Bastards, as bastard as I am, I don't know, busy, let's say, Socrates he was. I think he went on corresponding with her for a while, but then we stopped, which is ungrateful and disgusting, because we should be even now writing and still keeping in contact and in a small way expressing gratitude. We went with the car, I think, filled to the brim again with gifts, with crackers and whatnot from our visit. And eventually, hopefully, inshallah, in the next episodes, we will return to the normal chronological order of events. So from tomorrow, I guess we will have visits to the Black Sea, adventures with Adrian, the best friend then, now gone to live in Argentina, and the quest for the Holy Grail, I guess.